welcome back to the podcast.
Whoa,
This
whoa,
is Rick
whoa.
George, and this is Bumper to Bumper.
Whoa.
Except I'm not driving in the car. I'm sitting outside in front of my little tiny
my
wooden desk, and I'm losing
God.
my mind.
What is going on with you? What?
Every day, my brain gets more and more mushy to the point where I come out of this and I'm not going to even be able to start form words.
What?
And make sense
What
about
is
anything.
What is
I've
going
been
on
eating
with you?
beans and fucking chili, and I've not been getting any nutrients. Dude, I've been farting up a storm. I don't know about you. I've been farting up storm clouds. Storm clouds are raining all
there we go.
around my...
So-
Were you still getting set up?
No, I just look.
No.
The guest we have today. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Bumper to Bumper. I'm your host, Chris Candy.
I already introed it. You were right there with me the whole time. Why are you doing it again? People don't have time anymore. It's COVID.
No, people like it when I do it. I did a study.
Who likes it?
Who likes the show?
Your rep, Tobin at Red Bull, the fucking idiot that doesn't know what he's talking about.
Don't talk about Tobin that way, all right? Look,
Dude, Tobin could kiss my ass, okay?
Yeah.
I'm all about that Monster Energy drink enema. Dude, I seriously cannot speak today.
What is going on with you today? So why...
I stayed up really late last night till like 3 in the morning.
What were you doing?
I shouldn't have done that. Just going down the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories and, this post-COVID reality we're all entering in.
We're in COVID. There's no post-COVID. It is a COVID
I feel like
reality.
I feel like we're in a cosmic net and we're a bunch of little tiny shrimps and we're getting pulled up to the surface of the water and they're about to take all of us and throw us on the deck and then package us and send us out to rich people to put in their little cocktails. That's what I feel like right now.
Dude, you are losing your mind.
Don't tell me I'm losing it. I'm allowed to lose my mind, okay?
You're losing it. You're losing it more than I'm losing it. My mind's super strong.
What are you doing to keep your mind strong? Let me guess. Pornhub, baby.
Pornhub stocks are high. I've been running. I've been cooking. I've been having mild panic attacks every day. I've been... all of this stuff everyone's going through. It's a beautiful windy day. The cool thing is that I got a chair right next to my window and the air breeze in and I feel
I'm outside.
You're outside?
I'm outside again. I like doing the podcast outside. I'm outside in the air.
Isn't that so nice that you've got such privilege to have a patio? I'm stuck in here pretending I got a patio.
2 days ago, I was my room is a mess, and I'm like, I got to pick up my sunglasses. They're on the floor. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, I stepped on them, broke them, and I was like, I should have listened to myself 2 days ago. And I'm thinking, these aren't the type of problems that I need to be worrying about right now. That I stepped on my sunglasses.
Are you making your bed every morning?
Gives a shit. Fuck no, I'm not making my bed.
Dude,
I'm not even showering.
Okay,
dude, my beard is growing out. I stink.
Let me tell you. Okay, you're doing all the wrong things. These are all the wrong things.
I'll do whatever I want.
No, these are all the wrong things. I was talking to my friend Mark. We're gonna have him on the podcast in a couple of days, and
he's my friend too. Jerk off.
He was telling me.
You keep him in your little pocket.
Mark was telling me that there's a book he read, and it was like a book about prisoners, and the 3 things they need to do to keep themselves sane while they're being imprisoned is your hygiene. Your hygiene needs to be really good, so you've got that wrong.
Okay.
You need to keep your space tidy, which it doesn't sound like you're doing, and you need to keep a personal journal.
A journal?
Are you doing any of that?
This is my journal. This is my fucking journal. Bumper to bumper.
Yes.
This is my new journal.
This is my journal too. I like my journal.
Let me tell you something. I don't want to write down what's going on I don't want to write down what's in my mind. I never want to go back and read what's in my mind. Anyone that's making a fucking feature film or a series right now about the quarantine, I'm not going to want to watch any of that shit. I don't want to remember any of this. You know what I feel like? I feel like that guy, I forget his name. He's in The Matrix, and he goes, I want to remember nothing. You hear me?
Oh, yeah,
remember
that guy.
Nothing.
That guy, yeah.
Palatino?
Yeah.
Palatino?
He's eating the steak. Look at this steak. When I go back in, maybe make me an actor, someone successful. I don't want
Make
to
me
remember
act as someone
nothing.
Important, you know? I want to
Someone
remember
important.
nothing.
I want to remember nothing. All right, well,
All right,
let's get to our guest. We have two guests
We're 5
today.
minutes in.
I've
We
got
got two guests. We got
So I've been here.
Chris's friend,
My friend Alex Stassi, he works for a grocery store chain. We're going to do another grocery store check-in. But
another grocery store check-in.
he's down in the South Bay, and I've heard some murmurs about the South Bay, and I want to get into some of those questions. And then we're also going to interview Jesse Sanchez, Rick's.
Jesse is a friend from film school who lives in the Netherlands right now, so he'll be able to tell us what they're doing over there. I'm very curious. I've been staying up all night wondering what's going on with the Netherlands, wondering about the Netherlands, wondering how they're handling it. Now we're gonna know.
We're gonna know.
Now we're gonna know.
Okay.
Hey, guess what the answer is gonna be? We're fucked, just like everybody else. I wonder if there's one country that are just like, we're okay. I bet it's Dubai. I feel like Dubai's like got it covered. They make their own rain. They make their own snow.
They make their own air. They make everything.
Their own air.
Yeah,
They got their own branded coronavirus.
Dubai's kind of like the Spaceballs, Mel Brooks's world in Spaceballs, where he has like the canned air. They've got that over there.
Oh yeah, the canned air. I love that.
I love that scene. All right, let's call Alex.
Let's see. And I'm gonna go into my little ice cave because you can't hear me.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
We'll see what the grocery store life is like and what's going on. We got my sister on. Now we're getting your friend on, and
yeah, let's see.
Man,
here.
I haven't been out to the grocery store in a couple of weeks. I've just been eating beans and rice and just.
Alex,
so
you there?
with the food I have.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Rick,
bada boom.
Shut up, Rick. Rick.
Okay, I'll shut up now.
No. No, Rick. As you know, he won't be able to hear. Well, you won't be able to hear him, but I can hear you just fine.
I'll be able to react.
Yes, he will be reacting with his mm-hms and uhs and all of that stuff. So Alex and I are good friends from high school and college. We worked together at the Stussy store together for several years. But Alex is now has a career move where you're in the grocery business.
Yeah. I manage a what would you call it? Neighborhood location of a large chain of grocery stores.
Yes. And we'll leave it at that. I don't want to throw you under the bus like Rick did to his sister the other day. Now, what's going on? What's going on the ground floor there? Because this one is a very popular chain. A lot of people know about it. What's going on the ground floor at your grocery store?
So right now, most of our time is spent cleaning. Like, all of our available free time has gone from, like, making sure there's enough product on the shelves to just making sure the store is as sanitary as possible. Like, far beyond. I mean, we're clean normally, but far beyond what we're used to.
Right. And what are you noticing is selling out? Is just everything kind of selling out quickly, or are there specific items?
I mean, all the stuff everyone's kind of heard of, like pasta and beans and things like that. Now the stuff that people aren't really touching so much is fresh produce and things. People are buying stuff that they're going to be able to stock for a while, which is kind of crazy because it's the most plentiful thing. There's absolutely no shortage of it. And it's farmers are still producing just as much food, if not more than ever. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to watch.
How are you holding up during the whole thing? What's your take on it? Give me like a breakdown from the beginning of this to kind of where you're at now.
Okay, so what was it? Was it like 2 weeks ago now? I think it was almost 2 weeks ago. Whenever the day kind of before and the day that they announced all the schools in LA were shutting down. Mm-hmm. It was like people just flooded to the market. So like for us, just to kind of so you can get like a baseline number. Usual, I think that was like a Thursday, Friday. So usual for Thursday for us is about like $85,000 to $95,000 in sales.
Right.
We did, I think, I was off that day. I was getting text with updates. So at like 1:30 p.m., which is usually kind of, right slow time in the afternoon. Doesn't really pick up until like 5 or 6 when people get off work. We had already done $150,000.
Oh my God.
And then by the end of the day, we did like $227,000.
Oh,
so it's like, yeah, like just an insane pickup in business. And that was sustained for like 4 days.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was crazy. I mean, just it was all hands on deck. All you could really do is just like try to keep things on. We were just bringing stuff onto the floor and just kind of letting people go through it. It was a little chaotic.
Wow. So it was like a sample sale style at the store.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just people ripping through.
On your side. Do we have your size? I don't know. Who knows?
Now, question. So you're down in what neighborhood are you in LA right now?
So I'm in Redondo Beach. We're in the South Bay.
Now, I had heard a rumor that people are not taking this as seriously down there as they are in the rest of the city.
Well, they just closed the beaches in Hermosa yesterday. There was like a lot of people just out on the Strand and stuff, out and about, especially because it's been kind of nice. Like it's been clear and after the rain passed, I think people were feeling a little like it's okay to just be out and walking around.
Right.
So yeah, there was a good amount of people outside. Now I don't know. We're taking the dog for a walk around the block every now and then, and there's people out, but it's not nearly as busy as it usually is.
Now, how are you holding up during all of this with working kind of on the you're on the front line as far as I'm concerned with getting people food, and you're a huge necessity to a big community. How are you taking all of this? Are you doing extra precautions, wearing gloves? What's going on?
So the glove thing is kind of a hot button issue right now. You see a lot of people in like gloves and masks.
Yeah.
And so from what we've got, the information we've got from the CDC, gloves are kind of only as good as your habits with them are.
Okay.
So they're supposed to be like one touch only. Like you put them on, you do the task you're going to do with them, you carefully remove them and throw them away. And kind of same with masks too. You wear them when you come into contact, like close contact with someone, and then you take it off and you throw it away.
Right.
So for us, I mean, just because we're in such, you're just in the store all day, the biggest precautions we're doing is just constant hand washing and constant hand sanitizing.
Okay. They got a big vat of it there?
Yeah, like everyone is basically carrying around like a 22-ounce bottle of hand sanitizer, of like this industrial hand sanitizer. It's basically just straight rubbing alcohol and just just slathering it. But we see a lot of customers. I see a lot of people show up with gloves and masks on, go through the whole store, get back in their pack all their food up, get back in their car and leave in the same glove and masks they came in. And it's really, you can't tell people like that's not a good idea, but from all the information we've got, it seems like that's not the best idea.
Got it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
I see a lot of also like people wearing like those yellow dish gloves that you'd wear to like clean your toilet or something in your house. Those kind of latex kitchen gloves that go like up to your elbow.
Yeah.
See those. I see people wearing like winter, like acrylic gloves, or like winter wool gloves. A lot of people just holding their T-shirt over their mouth as they shop.
Oh my God.
A lot of scarves just wrapped around. It's kind of wild. And people are just are so unsure of what the future is that it's like one of the few things they can control. They're taking just doing anything.
Got it. Well, I really appreciate you coming on, man. Like there's
no problem.
we're curious with everyone's kind of interactions and what's going on here. And it's one of those things where all of a sudden your job became one of the most important ones in the country.
It's insane. Luckily people are being very nice and everyone's being
good,
super super easy to get along with. But yeah, people are like, oh, thank you. It's just like, okay, great. Like,
Can you tell me where I can get
Glad people are-
dried
glad we
seaweed
still
at?
have a
Where's the
job.
dried seaweed? I can't find it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
stuff like that. And then it's like, and you don't happen to have any more pasta in the back, do you? It's just like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you get people
Such a-
buttering you up. Hey, Alex, God, you look great today. Do you happen to
Man.
have any, just, I don't know, don't say no if you need to, but you
Yeah,
got any extra
exactly,
cans
yeah.
of lentils in the back?
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to just have like some
Lentils.
flour that you can just get to me. The hard thing that I'm trying to find out, everyone's baking bread. I'm trying to find yeast, dry active. If you have a lead on dry active yeast, let me know. Because
Okay.
My butthole.
like any store I go to, it's
in
completely
my butthole.
the baking section is completely blown out.
Rick says that
Everyone's-
he's got dried yeast up his butthole. But
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I do, because I haven't showered in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I got all the yeast you
Well,
want.
you know,
Come to
it's
my
desperate
place. I'll give you a
times.
little starter.
Oh my God! All right, Alex, thanks, man. I appreciate it. We'll get you back on the
Thanks,
horn if
Alex.
any more developing
Yeah.
news on your
Be
front.
the South Bay correspondent.
Yes, exactly. You're the Bogey Bogoslawski of the South Bay.
Oh my God.
Baka-cha.
Okay, bud. Talk soon, man. Have a great one.
All right, later.
Take care.
Bye.
I
That
know.
was very nice.
That was nice. I just, I was curious what was going on down there, And
I
again,
couldn't hear most of the interview because it was breaking up for some reason. But, it's not about me. It's about him. It's about him
why are
dealing
you?
with...
Yeah, it is.
What? Why am I what?
You're so low. You're so depressed sounding.
I fucking hate this stupid fucking COVID bullshit. I am so sick of everything being COVID, including this fucking podcast. I am fucking bored. Give me a new fucking virus. Let's move on to COVID-20, okay? Come on. I need the new season.
Oh my God, this guy's losing.
Sick
his
of this
mind.
fucking shit. I'm fucking, oh my God. I've always been the kind of guy where it's like, no, I'm not going to wash my hands. No, I don't want to fucking disinfect. My immune system, it's good for it. And now it's like, I feel like for the rest of my fucking life, it's going to be like, wash your fingernails and trim your pubic hairs because you
What?
might get a...
Wait, whoa,
just
whoa!
fucking
That's a whole
bada
different thing.
bing,
There's a whole.
Bada
that's
boom. I got a fucking bush
I think-
going on like you've never seen.
I think you just need to shower, Rick. I just don't
No,
think.
I have been showering. I've been showering. I do it once a fucking season. Okay, let's call Jesse.
Oh my God!
And what am I? I'm just being me. This is just me. I don't want to be like Hollywood. Who the fuck cares about Hollywood? All right, let's get Jesse.
All right, I'll go in my ice cave now.
Gonna get Jesse Sanchez on the phone here, coming in from the Netherlands. Hopefully he picks up. Here we go, Jesse.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Nice. Okay, Chris will not be able to talk to you, but he'll be able to listen to you.
Okay.
So tell us
Hi,
where you're
Jesse.
at and tell us what's been going on in your world, because I have no idea what's going on in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I'm in Nijmegen in the Netherlands. I'm pretty south and close to the German border. So it's kind of like a college town. It's kind of like super small, but definitely not like city big. And I mean, we're kind of in sync with the UK in that they're not really getting in front of this too fast, and the numbers keep going up, and people aren't really getting it. Like, it just feels like every time I go out, people are being more cautious, but it's as cautious as they probably should have been like a week ago.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to get signed, it's really the weirdest time to move to a new country, especially one where I don't speak the language. So,
Right.
Trying to get health insurance worked out, in the middle of this, it's kind of weird. And but it does so far. No one's really hoarding stuff except fucking toilet paper, like everywhere.
Yeah.
There's hardly any tissue, toilet paper. paper, but no one's like hoarding all the bread or like anything else really. There's nothing else that's like barren in the shelves at any of the grocery stores,
That's weird.
but toilet paper.
Because you could wipe your ass with a slice of bread and make a nice little peanut butter sandwich.
I mean, it's weird because there are like they do use bidets and stuff around here. I mean, I haven't seen one yet, but the toilets are weirdly different.
Jesse, in your opinion, Jesse, you're a smart guy. What? Oh fuck! I'm getting a weird feedback. Let me call you right back. Call you right back for this feedback.
Okay.
Hold on. We're just gonna redial because we're getting some Mark Zuckerberg feedback.
Ask him the hard-hitting questions. All right, get into there.
Dude, I'm about to fucking go into it. You
get
have
into
no
dude. Get all Walter Cronkite on this shit. Get all Walter Cronkite.
I'm gonna fucking get all Walter Cronkite on this fucking guy's ass right now. He has no fucking idea. Hello?
And we're back.
And we're back. So Jesse, I was saying, you're a smart guy. Why do you think human beings are so apeshit crazy over toilet paper right now? Because I have my theories, but I'd like to hear yours.
Sure. I think it's just basic herd mentality that kind of the people who don't really think things through and kind of react in that kind of lizard brain primal sort of way.
Yeah.
They overreact, and then people who would otherwise be rational fall into that mob mentality. Everyone's running, I should be running too. Everyone's stacking up toilet paper, I should too, or I'm going to be the only one who doesn't have it. It's like that weird thing where we all want to be included, and in the same way that people jump on bandwagons when a team starts winning or when everybody starts doing something, human beings have a tendency to think they should do that too.
Right. So you just think it's just clear sheep following the herd.
Yeah, I guess it's just the fact when people are scared and uncertain of what to do. Like this is kind of a weird thing, but I worked at an amusement park that opened. It was brand new, so no one knew where anything was. And so I got to see all these people react when like different ages and backgrounds, but I could just see all these people reacting the same way when they don't know where they're supposed to go. They always just kind of react and do the simplest, the last thing they remember doing that made any sense.
Yeah.
And I just think that, again, people abandon rationality and they're just going. I mean, it's the same thing of like what makes people jump out of cars and start fighting each other on the highway over getting cut off.
Right.
It's because they get it built up emotionally and they're reacting emotionally, not rationally.
Reptile brains.
Reptilian brain.
And when that happens in a group way, that's how you get a mob. And that's essentially what is happening.
What now?
And we do it all the time.
Yeah. What are you doing are you guys, because like here in LA, we're all been told to
You're
stay.
on lockdown, right?
We're on lockdown. We're told to stay inside. Police are shooting people on site with their sniper rifles if you do step outside.
No, they don't.
I heard they're giving $400
no, they
tickets
don't.
to people in groups over 10. And,
yeah, no, there are tickets. They're not shooting, but
the second one. And,
yeah, but what are you guys all on lockdown as well?
No. The city put out just to stay 1.5 meters away.
A meter and a half.
6 foot distance.
Meter and a half, please.
And yeah, they're literally just like trying to practice social distancing.
Right.
That's basically all they've been saying. And again, you go to people aren't really doing it. And I mean, again, a week ago, no one was. It was weird. Like 4 or 5 days ago, my wife went to the grocery store in the morning, and it was just normal. And then I went in the afternoon, and they put tape down at the lines to kind of make spaces where you're supposed to stand.
Yeah, they do that.
We're seeing that here.
But no one understood what they were for, and we're ignoring them completely. And now they kind of get it, but people are still, not really avoiding each other that much. And
right. What are you doing to pass the time and prevent your brain from rotting from the immense nonstop COVID information?
Yeah, it is. It does like I know what happens to me when I start to stress out a lot, and that's definitely happening.
What happens to you? Tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching Star Trek a lot with my wife we've been watching
New Generation.
We've been watching the stupidest one that no one likes, Enterprise.
Enterprise was Jean-Luc Picard.
Where nothing works, and it's before Captain Kirk. The transporter's like flipping a coin, and like nothing works.
Wait, is that the Next Generation?
It's just so basic. There are no rules. They don't know what they're doing. It's like a bunch of monkeys were given a ship, and they're just now bumping into people and fucking shit up. It amuses me.
Is that the Next Generation?
No, it's the one. It's before it. If you want to get really nerdy, there's the original series.
Yeah.
There's Next Gen, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and then Enterprise, which came out in the 2000s. And Scott Bakula from Quantum Leap is the captain.
Oh, that's the one you're watching, the Scott Bakula one.
Yes, that's the one I'm watching. It's like a prequel series where all their tech barely works, and they're out there on their own.
Have you hoarded any food? You got stocked up?
No. Okay, the fucking Netherlands, man. This is kind of like they're set up for you to go to the store like every other day. They don't sell gallons of milk. They sell them in half gallons.
Oh.
And that's like the largest thing. They sell half loaves of bread.
Loaves of bread. That seems
for you to
economical.
Go in every couple days.
They want the food fresh.
It's really obvious if people are like stacking stuff up.
Yeah.
Which might be why people aren't doing that. Why it's only the toilet paper that is disappearing.
I don't understand I bought a bidet. I've been shooting water at my butthole every morning. I feel great. It's a nice little prostate stimulation.
Who gets one of those swears by.
Yeah, I'm just like, bada bing. But let me tell you something. You need a tiny little bit of toilet paper to clean off the little remnants.
Yeah, to dry.
Well, no, because there's a little bit of poop on there. You got to get it off.
Oh my God, this is podcast gold.
Yeah, the toilet in my apartment is so weird because it had, instead of, you know how all the toilets in America, the hole is at the back of the toilet, right?
Yeah.
It's behind you.
Yeah, behind you, where it should be.
It's in front of you.
Oh, that's very different.
And there's like a little shelf.
A shelf?
So it's almost like a porta potty because when you use it, nothing goes underwater.
Whoa.
So
this has been a really great episode of Bumper to Bumper, everybody. We'll be back next week too.
It pushes it off the shelf into the hole, but like Jesus fucking Christ, like I never realized the difference between having your shit actually go underwater.
Weird. You know, there are some countries in Europe where you poop into a jar, then you got to bottle it up, and once you get to 12 jars, a man comes and picks it up every Tuesday. It's the poop man.
Well, like I said, again, this is a really great episode of Bumper to Bumper. We had a really good time today.
This is a true fact that I read in a book called Planet of Slums, that there is a city in Africa that has literally one toilet and like 500,000 population.
Holy
what
shit.
People do
literally.
Is they shit into a bag, and then when they walk to work in the morning, they throw the bag on somebody's roof, and it's called a flying toilet.
Why do they put it on someone's roof? That's mean.
They literally just throw it away as they walk, they leave their house.
They don't have to throw it on the roof, though. That's like if you're a jerk.
But apparently that's where they do. Most people just throw it onto a random roof as they walk.
Wow. Just cooking turds left and right.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, Jesse, I got to say thank you so much for letting us call you in. We're going to keep these things short, so we're going to wrap it up.
Okay,
we'll get you back on a future one. Be safe out there. Tell
Thanks,
Graziano I
Jesse.
said hello. Talk to you soon, man.
It was great to hear.
You too, man. Peace.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Jesse.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my God.
Bye-bye.
Wow, that was... You get the hard-hitting facts
that?
here. You get the hard-hitting facts here on Bumper to Bumper.
I just want to get right into it. I just want to get down, get dirty, get some poop on my hands, and then wash them, of course, for 40 seconds.
Dude, I was thinking they should actually just edit that part of our podcast and send it around the world to journalism schools to teach people how to properly interview, because you got
you.
you got to a place. What's going on?
That wasn't a fake cough. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm allowed to cough, okay? Jesus. You can't fucking cough and sneeze anymore. I've been smoking a lot of fucking weed, okay? I'm trying to cope with this
this explains everything.
I've been smoking so much fucking weed. Okay, I'm just smoking nonstop. Just weed.
Weed.
I'm
going to have a little pot when I'm done with the podcast. I have a joint right next to me.
I'm going to buy a case of Whippets off of Amazon and get
It's legal
real
in California.
Anyway, hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into
Whoa,
another
we're
episode
done?
of
We're done? Whoa. Okay. All right. Look, everybody.
Let's wrap this fucker
up. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast, everybody. We love getting you on here.
We love getting you on. We love talking to you. We love that you listen to us. I know
Dude,
you're out there.
people like the show. People have been reaching out. They don't reach out to you because they like me better, but they like the show. You don't know when
people reach out to me. Someone reached out, a friend of ours. Shout out to my buddy Neil. He said at 15 minutes 30 seconds, your sister says the name of her work again, and so I was like, thank you, and I went back in and I bleeped it out, and then re-updated the file, and bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. All right, well, that's
Chris,
very good.
What's the rest of your day looking like? How's it all going today?
Well, I'm sitting down right now. I'm eventually going to stand up and walk around my fucking apartment like 5,000 more times until I go to bed.
Sounds like a typical Thursday, just walking around. I'm going to watch Tiger King for the 80th time. I bet the producers of Tiger King are pretty fucking happy.
They're like, holy
check
hell.
out our numbers.
Holy hell, if we play our cards right, we get an Oscar. Joe Exotic, man.
Nobody would have watched
Exotic.
that. No one would have watched that fucking show if it wasn't for this virus.
I don't know. I would have watched it. It's right up my alley.
Yeah, half the numbers. Half the numbers.
Okay, Mr. Exec. Okay, Mr. Exec. Let me tell you something right now. If it wasn't for this pandemic, Tiger King would have half the numbers.
You're lucky you got this pandemic thing. I created the pandemic to make sure your show was number one, kid. Never forget it, okay? Never forget.
All right, everybody.
Check your numbers, kid.
Well,
all right, it's been a great podcast.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you also very much for tuning in. Anything else you want to say, Chris?
Absolutely not. Stay safe. Wash your fucking hands.
Stay safe. Wash your fucking hands. Clean out your assholes with your bidets.
Okay, all right.
Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. Please don't panic.
Bye, everyone.
All right, bye, everybody.